saying your remarks. Ronald Bautista?
Yes.
Is that correct? Welcome.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me here to speak today. My name is Ronald Bautista. I've been in Hoboken for 16 years. Hoboken High School 2004 class. And I've lived in actually 4th and Jackson. I've been living there actually 11 years. Now, by the raise of hands, how many use a bicycle? Okay, so, it's not a tough crowd then. And so I had a bicycle, and actually got ruined with Sandy. At least I was lucky, and that was the only thing that I got ruined with Sandy. But now I was waiting for the bike sharing program to start, because I was thinking, okay, well, if I just have the bike sharing program, I don't have to buy a new bike, right? So finally, the program launched. I'm a member, one of the 1,000, and I use it constantly to save time for convenience. Instead of walking for 20 minutes from 4th and Jackson all the way to the PATH station where I work in New York, I use the bike, so I save half the time. Or sometimes I'm in a hurry and I have to go to get a haircut or go to the store. And it's very convenient, even more convenient than the city bike actually, because I can actually lock it and do whatever I have to do and then come back. But that's just to give you a notion of I'm becoming more involved now with how the streets are in terms of the bike users. I was back in the day. I'm actually able to retake it now. And something that I've noticed is Washington Street. I participated in some of the workshops, public workshops that have been going on. One of them was, yes, the Southwest Park, but also it was the Washington Redesign project and workshop. And something that had been pointed out was the number of accidents that have been going on throughout. It was about identifying where the accidents were, taking in the different complaints or suggestions from the public. And so I'm taking the bike over on Washington Street because I want to make have the user experience on what's the safety on Washington Street. A lot of people complain, a lot of pedestrians, that when they go on Washington Street, there's people going on their bikes dangerously sometimes on the sidewalk. But that's because nobody feels safe enough to go on the street. And we need that alternative. We need that safety. Not just for convenience, but because it's just part of it's just a necessity for all of our community. So I would like to ask you today to be conscious about this, to think of maintaining that idea of an exclusive bike lane on Washington Street, because our city should be safe for a kid that is 8 years old to ride their bicycle on the street, or an 8-year-old woman to walk on the street. So without taking any more of your time, I would like to thank you for listening, and I hope that we can continue speaking afterwards and throughout different of the community meetings and see how we can really collaborate with the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next speaker.